Now, it's always good to get points in the bank early, but as we saw in the men's points race on the track, you can just sit in the pack and then attack, and if you really do attack like Kuada Ken did, the Argentinian, you just rack up 2 points after 2 points after 2 points, and then eventually you build yourself an unassailable lead. He didn't appear in the first half of his race where he won gold. He dominated the second half completely. So if somebody did just decide to take this on and go, they could bank a few early points. Unlikely that will happen. We will have to wait and see. These skaters do have a habit of surprising us. Julia Lollobrigida on the grid right at the front for Italy as well, still awaiting her first medal of these games. And Alejandra Slavina Lopez of Chile is next to her. We are being told exactly what's going on. Number 12 from Chile just sort of moving back out of the grid there. This is her first and only race, Catherine Penem Payacar. Let's see if the Chileans have been saving her up as a specialist in this event. We'll find out soon enough. And we're underway then with the last race of speed skating for women at these 2017 World Games. It's the 10,000 metre point race. Not about times, not about crossing the line first. It's about just accumulating points, and the first opportunity coming very, very quickly. There's the bell. Now watch the mad dash here. You see her Bobel out right at the head of affairs. She does love to front run. So everybody having a look. The Spaniards. And that's Posada ploughing her own furrow there. She's trying to put herself in a good position. Put the Belgians up there, prominent. Here you can see the tempo picking right up as they come out of this chicane. And who's going to be grabbing the early points? Bebel out is certainly one of them. So she'll take second. One of the French skaters there picking up the 2 points. So early points in the bank there for Clémence Albu. Sio Bebel out, fresh from her exertions in the 500 metres sprint where she picked up a gold medal. She's banked a point as well. So the gauntlet thrown down. Now a couple of Colombians who have added themselves into the mix at the front. Now Sandrine Tass, the Belgian, leads them round. Stine Van Oot, one of the other Belgians, also participating. Just a handful of non-starters. Heini Pajaro, the Colombian, who's really a time trial specialist. Julia Bonecki, Chen, the silver medalist in the 500 metres earlier, and Erin Jackson, the American, who doesn't thrive in these races either. And everybody else deciding, you know what, it's my last chance to have some fun here at the World Games. Let's see what happens. And it's Tass and Arias, the two multi-medalists who collect the next points. 9 medals between those two. And Posada, the Spaniard, has got herself close to the front. Tass is still up there. Marika Toom has now popped up. She's a very clever tactical skater, as we've seen many times over the course of the speed skating here at the World Games. No surprise to see her up there. Well, it's the skaters with the fresh legs that you think will do well here. That's a Colombia-Germany 1-2. So now they will just drop back. And as Viveros picks up the double, and Toom opens her account. So the points all getting shared around among some of the key players. who is going to emerge from the pack and at some point make some kind of a move. That's what we wait to see as we just go through 2,000 metres. So we're a fifth of the way there. And the early indications are that this one's going to be competitive, or will Arias decide just to make it a procession as she did in the points race on the track? Well, that's another cheap point for Arias. And the Chilean Peinan Payakar in her first and only race at the World Games, also making an appearance now. So we have 7 skaters in all on the board. Missing off the graphic there is 2. There's only room for the top 6, but it's all being shared around at the moment. But the skaters who've yet to open their account, the likes of the Belgians, Anke Vos, Stien van Hout, Alejandra Traslavina Lopez, Sheila Posada. They'll be looking to make a move at some point in the very near future. Now here we go. This is a Chinese Taipei skater and a real battle for second there. Now did the Spaniard hold off the Colombian? And we'll wait for official adjudication on that, because there may be a photo finish for the 1 point that was up for grabs. Yang definitely taking the 2 points, the bronze medalist in this discipline on the track. So she's opened her account, and Maite Ancin, the Spaniard, did just pick up that 1 point. Some of the Polish skaters trailing and suffering already. So still 3 points is the leading total. And here's Sandrine Tass looking to see if she can perhaps add to that. She's got Yang for company. Arias emerging somewhere in there. A lot of Brigida's up there, the Italian, and Marika Thun has made another reappearance at the head of affairs, so she's looking to sniff out a point or two, taking Hoffmann, her compatriot, with her. So the 2 Germans looking to try and bag the 3 points that are up for grabs here. Tass tucked in behind the 2 Colombians, Viveros and Arias. Well, this really is usual suspects, isn't it, at the moment? Now Boo is up there looking to add to her tally. The early 2 points are there for the Frenchwoman. Now a little breakaway group is starting to form, and here we go again. Toombs looking to try and get in amongst the 2 Colombians. Well, she's got ahead of one of them, but Viveros will take the 2. Toomb will pick up the 2nd point. And Arias was run out of that one. So now Boo goes to the head of affairs, but the 2 Colombians not allowing themselves to be dragged into the pack. And seeing the Spaniard staying up there, Al Boo has made a break for it. And she's taken one of the Colombians with her. Now, she's got Arias, I think, for company. And now, one of the Chinese Taipei skaters has said, well, that's as close as you're going to go. Well, a big push at the line there. Albu seemed to slow down a little bit, right, just to give an Arias a chance to take the 2 points that were up for grabs. And there you have it. There's Arias nicking the 2 points from Albu, who nevertheless has collected a 3rd point to keep herself in good shape. Now Sandrine Tass, the Belgian, says, my turn. Yang for company, and then the 2 Colombians who really are working as a unit together. Arias and Viveros. And the Chinese Taipei skater Lee, I think, up there as well. And Toon sticking around. So Tass collects an easy couple of points. Goes to the head of the board. looking for another medal. Can she claim a second gold? Can she claim a 6th medal? It was Yang, the bronze medalist on the track, that's quietly collected another point. Out goes one of the poles. That was Sonia Gack, finding it all a bit too hot. So her World Games race is run. And here we go again. This looks like a France-Colombia 1-2 punch. Indeed it is, and it's the Colombians again. They've just come and pinch the points. Arias is just so good at that. There she is again. Just picking the pocket. There, I think, of Albu. Nevertheless, Albu continues to pick up useful points. But Arias now looking around from the top of the tree. Juliette Puy-de-Pas leading them around. And then getting swallowed up as another attack comes. It's a Chinese Taipei attack. Toom has popped up as well. She fancies picking up another one here. Can she get one? Weaves her way through into second place behind the Chinese Taipei skater. So Toom keeping up her collection, staying in touch with a well-timed burst as the points were up for grabs. But it was Yang that collected the double. So Arias, Tass and Yang, the 1, 2, 3 in this event on the track. And now 1, 2, 3 on the road. It's not actually 20,000 metres on the track, it's 10,000, but it's the same principle. It's a points race. And it looks like the points specialists are rising to the top of the pile here. Viveros tucked in just behind them. Albu and Toom. Toom will certainly pick up some more points. Tass has decided, let's have a go here. Viveros fancies the 2. Who's got it? That was really close. It was Viveros and Tass, the 1, 2. In what order? And they may have to have a look at that. Indeed, a photo finish has been officially called. So we will wait for official confirmation of that one. And Viveros has been given it by a tiny margin. So Tass, who really wanted the 2 points there, beaten at the stretch by a wheel length, no more than that. But nevertheless, it's another point for Tass, keeping the Colombians company. Yang tucked in behind them. Those 4 opening up a little bit of daylight. Expect to see Marika Toom make some kind of a move. Berbel out. Fancy's getting involved. And it looks like another Colombian point behind her for Fabriana Arias, so she will move in front once again. Not wasting any energy at all, is she? That's Yang up in that group. Toom has got company. Hoffman, her fellow German, is in that group as well. And then a bit of a gap to the 2 Belgians. They'll want to close that down, especially Tass, who's right back down, just sort of peeling away from the peloton now. Tass, I think, realised that she needs to take a little bit closer order than she's managing at the moment. So, Fabriana Arias on course at the moment for a 3rd gold of these World Games. Viveros has joined her. Colombia looking to shut out the rest of the world here. And the next point's up for grabs. That was easy. And now Josie Hoffman takes over. Took a nasty tumble on this track yesterday. And has patched herself up. And got back down to business. So Arias now with a bit of daylight between herself and the rest of the field. Tass and Viveros and Yang separated by just 1 point in what is already emerging as 4 skaters battling for 3 medals. Interesting burst there from Hoffman, because she now drops back and her partner, Marika Toom, steps to the front. as Germany and Belgium look to try and take the points here, and the Colombians are going to let them have it. So Toom back in business. Tas picks up the second point, and the Colombians did not waste any effort. This race may well come down to who picks up the bonus points at the end of the race. The 3 for the winner, 2 for second and 1 for third. Tas tucked in behind Arias, just ahead of Viveros, who's just ahead of Yang, who's just ahead of Toom. Now that was tactical then from the Germans. But Hoffman decided to give her teammate, her compatriot, a helping hand, and Toom collecting 2 points. Make sure that she stays in touch. It will be a surprise if anybody emerges outside of those front 5 now. This is where the bulk of the points are going to go. And here it looks like another Colombia 1-2. Yes, taking the 2, Viveros picking up the second. Just trying to pick her way through there, the Belgian in the light blue, but here we go again. It's picking up. It really is as we get close to the finish line now. Arias looks like she's going to be okay. Tas has decided it's time to try and pick up those bonus points if she possibly can. She's going to need them to make sure of a podium finish here. So Tas leading the way, the 2 Colombians behind her. This is where the medals are going to go, but in what order? Here we go. Sandrine Tas leading Arias. Viveros in third. That's our 1-2-3 here. But top of the pile once again, Fabriana Arias. Another medal for Arias. Another medal for Tas. That's 6. And Viveros picks up her second medal on the road as well. Yang and Toom just ran out of time. That was a gutsy effort from Toom in particular, after all her exertions in the 500-meter sprint earlier in the day. But Arias just kept on collecting points, working so effectively with her compatriot. And it's another clever race from Sandrine Tas. And I wonder if there's a little bit of disappointment that it's yet another silver medal.